Students, very good morning to all of you. Our topic will be continued structure and properties of polymers. Today we discuss about morphology of crystalline polymer. What is the morphology of crystalline polymer? Polymers single crystal. Many years ago, the formation of single crystal of polymer was observed. Earlier, it was believed that the single crystal of polymer from their solution were not possible due to entanglement of the molecule. In 1953, Schillinger has reported the growth and single crystal. There are many polymers which have been used for single crystal like as polyethylene, gutta percha, polyamide, polypropylene, polyoxymethylene, cellulose and its derivatives. We already discussed about this topic in previous lecture, lamellae and more complex structure and this type of the lamellae and surface of polymer lamellae. Next topic is structure of polymer crystallized from the melt. Structure of polymer crystallized from the melt. After melt, what is the structure of the polymer? We discuss in this topic. The fringed micelle concept. In few high polymer X-ray studies show recognizable crystalline feature. Bragg reflection appear broad and diffuse compared from well-developed crystal. Diffraction theory. Bell that the broadening can originate by small crystalline size or the presence of the lattice defect. Lattice defect is stoichiometric, non-stoichiometric. Schottky-Frenkel Eson. It was suggested that the polymer chain are aligned over distance to the dimension of the crystallites, but include more disordered segments which do not crystallize and therefore included in amorphous region. Since the chain are very long, they were visualized in several crystalline and amorphous region and leading to a composite single phase structure. In this figure we say that the fringed micelle. This is the fringed micelle. Known as the fringed micelle. The fringes representing transition material between the crystalline and amorphous phase. This is the important fringes representing. What is the representing by the fringes? Transition material between the crystalline and amorphous phase. Fringes. What is fringes? Transition material between the crystalline and amorphous phases. A structure of spherulites. It was found that the spherulites are the complex structure of lamellae. It is spherical aggregate. Its size is submicroscopic to millimeter in diameter. Spherulites are recognized by their characteristic appearance in the polarizing microscope, where they are seen circular birefringent areas consisting of the dark Maltese cross pattern. Relationship of spherulites with crystallites. By examining the polymer, it is stated that In the usual case, spherulites are crystalline, whereas the intermediate non-spherulites are amorphous. The point of initiation of spherulites growth is either its nucleus, which may be foreign particle, or may arise in the melt. Morphology of spherulites. What is the morphology? It is observed by electron microscope that spherulites have lamellar structure in almost all polymer. Crystallization occurs by the growth of individual lamellae. Growth starts from screw dislocation at the nucleus or at spiral growth, spreading out as spherulite. When two spherulites meet during crystallization, the lamellae from both extend across the boundary into any uncrystallized material is available. Lamellae structure are found throughout the body of spherulites. This is the electron microscope, a film linear polyethylene crystallized by evaporation of the solvent. Morphology of spherulites is by the development of ring structure, which is due to the periodic twisting of the lamellae. Strain induced morphology. In the absence of any external force, when a polymer is allowed to crystallize from solution, it forms a single crystal. If the solution pass through an external force such as mechanical stirring, again a single crystal is formed but with entirely different morphology. In the first case, when there is no external force, the crystal is formed without any preferred direction along which its polymer chains lie. But in second case, when external stress subject on the unoriented crystalline polymer mass, it undergoes a rearrange of the crystalline material and shows markedly changed physical properties. Fibrillar crystallization. When a dilute solution of polymer is subjected to stirring during crystallization, the crystalline material deposit and form a central rod-like structure with lamellae overgrowths. Such type of morphology of crystal is called as shish kebab morphology. The shish means backbone. Consist is relatively but not fully extended chains with many defects. The kebab forms epitaxial growth using the backbone as a nucleus. Cold drawing. The cold drawing process is carried out in the fiber of the polymer below melting point Tm but above glass transitions Tg. Tm is the below melting point but above glass transition is Tg temperature. In this process, when an unoriented fiber is selected rapidly, it does not become gradually thinner but suddenly become thinner at one point. This is called a necking down process. As the stretching is continued at the thin or drawn section increase in length of the expense of the undrawn portion of the fiber. Throughout the entire process, the diameter of the drawn and undrawn portion remain almost the same. The ratio of the length of the drawn fiber to that the undrawn 5:1. In most of the branched polymer such as polyethylene, polyester and polyamide, but is more than 10:1 linear polyethylene. Morphology of polymer during orientation. What is the morphology when polymer oriented? When single crystal of polymer are subjected under induced stress, the fibers are drawn across the break by about 50 to 100 angstrom in diameter. This fact is clearly observed in electron microscope. The fibrils contains many molecules. The sharp discontinuity between the drawn and undrawn material suggests that the molecules are unfolding in some cases. The fibril appear to have a periodicity of 100 to 400 angstrom along their length, which is observed by X-ray diffraction. The examination solution of polymer shows that the lamellae try to rotate towards the drawn direction and or further elongation break up into micro lamellae and finally into submicroscopic unit. Since the elongation at break in cold drawn solution is less than it could be obtained by complete unfolding, it has been suggested that the smallest unit are microcrystallites in which the chain remain folded. Spherulites tends to remain impact during the first stage of drawing. It is often elongating to markedly ellipsoidal shape. Rupture of polymer simple usually takes place at spherulite boundaries. This is the lamellae. Phase changes tuning. Undeformed crystal. B is the tilt, slip and twist. Change in the size. And C is the cracks formed. Some chain pulled out of crystal. More tilt, slip and twist. And next is fibril formed. That is the blocks of the lamellae. Here is the increasing deformation of single crystal. The fiber structure is still unsettled. X-ray studies show that molecules are aligned and contain long periodicity. The final stage in the formation of an oriented fiber by drawing can be imaginating by petrelin. A multi-layer lamellae crystal is distorted with tilting and slipping of the chain. At point concentration of the defect, blocked of folded chain break off and are incorporated along with unfolded chain into the new fiber structure. By this process, the number of chain folds decrease and number of the molecule increase. The latter and the partial interpenetration of lamellae increase the mechanical stability, tensile strength and stiffness of the fiber. This is the oriented polymer morphology. Next topic is degree of the orientation. Discuss next lecture. Thank you. Thank you so much. Complete your syllabus and prepare your notes by PDF and complete your daily assignment. This is the part of unit 4. Remaining part of the unit 4, morphology of the crystalline of the polymer structure and properties. In the third unit, chromatography portion, I teach you some chromatography technique, and fourth unit, after this remaining part, fourth unit has been completed. After that we start approximate, I think, photochemistry unit first. Thank you so much.